MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. It's Angels baseball, and it's coming up next. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, against the starting. So Joe Adele bats now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading up for the Angels, the designated hitter.
And now a pitch on the way. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 3-2. The count is full to the Angels DH.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
At the plate, David Fletcher. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Set and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Batting third.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He also had 3 hits in the win last night. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the face of some hitters today. Questioning in the strike zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
So we got him looking there. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning. Ready now for L.A., Anthony Rendon. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Bounce to first. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. An inning in the books. No score here on. So striding forward now, Zach Collins. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, reined in. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And that play is indicative of how their entire season has gone so far. They make the routine plays difficult, and if there's a tough play, they really struggle with it. They need to tighten up their fundamentals so they can get back on track.
Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Aguilar swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out. Now in the box, Jairo Munoz. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
This is where, as a hitter, you need to slow your thinking. You know he's trying to get you a double play ball right here. You have to control the strike zone.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Collins over at second. Aguilar at first with no outs. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Hey, you drive to the park and dream of coming through with a big knock with runners in scoring position. Bases loaded in that situation. Didn't try and do too much. They always tell yourself, calm yourself down and just get that guy in from third. He got them all in, Dan.
You know, D-Roy, this is what makes it so tough to be a pitcher, right? You have them loaded, no place to put anybody. You make one bad pitch, and in one swing, 4 runs on the board. A huge swing in this one.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roy. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
1-1 the count. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to...
Oh, way to get dirty. There's one. Safe.
Boy, that was a smooth play, wasn't it? Great job to lay out and make the stop, and then to feed to second from his knees for the out. Pretty impressive display there.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, David Fletcher. A base hit in his first trip. Pitch misses low. The throw down is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Now the 1-0 down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. 0-for-1 here in the early going. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one fouled off to the right side. 3-2 pitch. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another full count pitch home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they nearly bat around. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Line drive base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the third.
And they start the third inning the way they finished off the first two, doing damage. As we take a look at his numbers, you can see they've had his numbers since the first pitch. If he doesn't buckle down soon, he might have a short outing here.
0-for-1 with a run scored thus far. 2-0 now. Has a look, now the pitch. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesus Aguilar stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him. But
this ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Up next for the
into the box now, Jairo Munoz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
That's ball
Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
2 balls.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here.
Yep,
He
that
probably
ball went
doesn't
out.
want to flirt with loading the bases.
3-0 to him now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why. And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Now here
please.
comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. 7-4 the final finish today. Los Angeles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end.
Our final line score this afternoon.